Welcome to practice number 15. In this practice, we will model this piece in here. After we get the piece modeled, we are going to create this exact same tech draw. New things that we are going to learn in this practice is how to add a detail, how to make an offset in this sketch, uh, how to make these holes using array path. And as you can see now, we have a circle in here. The 75 times 2, the diameter of the circle is 150. A circle in here, radius 45 times 2, the diameter is 90. Thickness of the piece is 10 millimeters. This dimension is 20. The fillet is 10 millimeter in here. And the hexagon size is 8 millimeters, as you can see. So let's go to Freecad, empty file, create body, create a sketch, choose the plane. Circle tool from here, click on here, we said 150. Another circle in here, 90. Dimension between the center of the circles is 90, like this. I will position these dimensions a little bit better so that they are visible clearly. And trim, now we have these two lines in here, which we don't really need. So we will trim them out. Trim tool in here, click on it, trim this line, trim this line. We need fillets in here. Fillet tool is in here. Click on it, add a fillet like this by choosing the two lines like this. Dimension of the fillet is 10 millimeters. The other fillet is also equal, so choose them both, E from the keyboard or click equal in here, constraint equal, like this. Now this whole thing, the outer dimension of our piece is fully constrained. Let's copy this, choose them all like this, Control C, we have copied them, and let's make an offset. Offset tool is in here, click on it. Outside is positive, inside is negative. So negative 20 millimeters, like this. Now this offset is not constrained, so we need to constrain it. These dimensions are a little bit on the way, so I can hide them from here. Click on this eye. Now they are hidden. D from the keyboard. Let's start constraining. Press OK. Click on here, press OK. Here also choose these both, E from the keyboard. Still, it's not constrained. If I click on here and drag it a little bit, you see it moves, the center moves. Click on this, C from the keyboard, they are constrained. Again, this moves. Click on here, C from the keyboard. Now it's fully constrained. We can close our sketch. Pad it 10 millimeters. Okay, like this. We have our main piece modeled. Click on here, F2 from the keyboard. Let's name it main to distinguish it. Now we need to create a new body. Click on here. This is our new body. Create a sketch. Choose the plane. We want to sketch on the XY plane again. Click on it. Now I will press Ctrl V. The sketch that we copied is now in here. I will hide the main piece. See, this is our sketch. From the drawing, our hexagon, these hexagons are distributed on this line, which is basically in the middle of this piece. So we need to offset the outer line 10 millimeters, just like here. Let's make this offset. Go to Freecad, choose this whole thing, offset from here, click on it, and minus 10 millimeters. Before you click minus 10, we want to make an offset and we want to delete the original one. So instead of deleting the green lines manually, you have in here delete original geometries. Click on it like this, and now minus 10 millimeters. See, we have it in here. Now we need to constrain it. D from the keyboard, start constraining like this. Let's constrain them all like this. One thing, keep attention on, when you constrain, keep your constraints on this side, because later we are going to trim this one, and I will tell you why. Again, if I move this, it's not constrained, so these two, C from the keyboard, constrain them. If I move this, they are not constrained. choose this and this. See from the keyboard they are constrained. The dimension is 90. And remember your constraints, keep them on this side because I will trim this side later. I'm just showing you what happens when you have a closed wire and you try to do a path array on a closed wire. Close this. This is our wire. I will click on here, F2. I will rename it as wire to distinguish it. We have this now in here. Let's create a new sketch. Choose the plane, this plane. I will use external geometry. Click on here and let's add our polygon. Polygon is in here. Hexagon, sorry. Hexagon is in here. Click. The size, let's say 7. Angle doesn't really matter. We will make it. Now, if you look at this, if you take a look at this, the dimension didn't come. I will delete this. Just a moment. Click on here, here, and I will make the 7 and okay, like this. The radius is 7 now. This radius 7 doesn't help me at all because the dimension that I need is this one. I need this from here to here to be 8 millimeters and 8 millimeters. Now, in Freecad, I have this radius, which is to the circle, the radius of this circle, and that's 7 millimeters. So what I need to do, delete this one. We don't need it. After deleting the radius, you will notice that you have a hexagon which moves right and left, and the size is adjustable. Also, the size of the size is adjustable, and the angle is not fixed. So we need to fix the angle also. The position of this, how do we fix it? Click on this dot and this dot and make them linear from here. Now they are linear. The size, choose these two, D from the keyboard. We said 8 millimeters. The position, click on this dot, click on this external geometry, C from the keyboard. Now it's positioned correctly. This position, remember this one. The dimension from here to here is, I will click on here, reference constraint. Now we have, just a moment. Now we have this blue. Click on it, blue dimension. Click on this dot. Take a look. This dimension in here, I will turn this to red again. Now this dimension in here is 125. Remember this. Close it. Let's pad our sketch. We'll pad it 10 millimeters, the same as the main body. Here is our pad. The hexagon is in here. The wire, that's going to be how the wire that the hexagons are going to be distributed on is in here. Now we need to go to the draft workbench. Go to draft. We are in here. Choose the hexagon. Hold control. Choose the wire. And from here, you have the array tools. Path array is in here. Click on it. Look what happens. Our hexagon was in here. And when we did the path array, this happened. The reason is because the center is the dimension from here to here is 125. So now what we need to do, we need to move this whole path array 125 to the right so that it becomes in the right position. Placement is in here, position is in here, X put 125. You see our hexagons are now on the line. From here you can distribute them as you like. But the problem when using a closed wire is this. You cannot decide where the start point is and where the end point is. Now, of course you can. You have the start point in here. If I put 1, let's say, I have the start offset. Let's say I want it to start from here. But to move this precisely to here manually is a bit of, it's impossible, let's say. So that's why we don't want to use a closed wire. What we need to do, we will change this wire. So what I will do, I will delete this path array now. I will go back to the wire sketch, and I will add a line from here to here. Click on this dot, click on here, see from the keyboard. Click on this dot, click on here, see from the keyboard. Now, and this is the reason why I told you keep your constraints on this side. I will trim this other side. Trim tool in here, trim it, trim it, trim it. Again, we have this line in here, and if we have this line, it means that again we will have a closed wire, which is also going to create problems for us. Click on the wire, delete it like this, fully constrained. Now the program, when we are going to make an array path, it's going to understand the starting point is in here, the end point is there, and here it will distribute the rest of the hexagons evenly on the wire. So close the sketch. Let's see. Now we are again the draft workbench. Choose the pad, hold control, choose the wire, path array from here. Again, we need to move it because we need to move it to the center. So 125 to the right. Placement, position, X 125. Now our hexagons are correctly divided on the wire. The amount that we wanted, that we had, is 5. And this is how to make the path array. Now we need our hexagons on the other side. So what we should do, we will click on the path array, click on the path array, and we have this mirror tool in here. Click on mirror. These are our snaps. We can click, for example, this one, snap midpoint, and take a look what happens. Now it didn't snap. Click on here. Now it's showing the snap. See, this is the midpoint. Click on here, and you can snap onto the other midpoint like this, or you can hold shift from the keyboard and it's going to be straight like this. Click. Now we have our hexagons in here. One notice, if you take a look, if I choose this one, I have 5 hexagons. If I choose this one, I also have 5 hexagons. So in here we have two on top of each other. Just keep this in mind. And now I will make a union with these. So I will need to go to the path workbench, click on path. I will hide the wire because I don't need it anymore. And these two, I will make a union of them. Choose this one. And in here, we have the union. Click on it. See what happens? Fusion. Now, if I choose this one, I choose them all. In here, choose the fusion, choose the body. Sorry, choose the fusion, hold control, choose the body. And in here, you have Boolean. Click on it. I will make the main. I didn't. I chose the wrong one. I will make the body visible. So now we need to make a cut. We have to choose the fusion and we have to choose the main body. Now that's correct. Go to Boolean, click on Boolean, click on difference, click apply. See what happens? And now our part is designed. Everything is good. Close this one. Let's make the tech draw. From here, go to the tech draw workbench. We are in here. Insert our template from here. My template is in here. Here is the template. Choose the cut, choose insert view, rotate it from the arrow like this. And now adding dimensions should be dimensions. You should be familiar with adding dimensions. D from the keyboard, and you can just add your dimensions normally. The only hard part, I think, is getting this dimension in here, for example, this dimension in here. So how to get this? We have this tool in here, vertex. Click on it. Sorry, we have to choose the view first. Choose the view and then click on the vertex. What this is going to do, it's going to add a point, a vertex, or in the middle of this piece. From here to here, from the drawing, we said it's 210. So it's going to add in the center a point. Press OK. Here is a point in the center. Now we don't want the point to be in the center. We want it to be in here and in here. So Control Z, delete this point, and I will add a point. Again, we need to choose the view first. Click on here, 105 to the right. Okay, we have a point in here. A new point, choose the view, choose this point tool, and now negative 105. It went over there. And we have a point in here. That's how we add 2 points like this. Now we can add a dimension between these points like this. In here, I have a dimension in the center. So let's say sometimes you need to add a dimension. For example, you need to add a point in here, but you don't have anything. It's very hard to move the point from the center to, let's say, here or any other place. You can also use this tool, which is the offset tool, this one in here. Choose a vertex like this, and you can make an offset. Offset, click on it. It's going to ask you how much. Let's say I want it in the middle. I will make -10. And this is another way you can add these vertexes. This is another way to add how to add a vertex. The detail, choose the view. From here you have this one, insert detail, and this happens. I will move this to here, refresh, see, it updates in here. The scale, you can modify it from here. The reference, which is this one, I don't like to use it. It's a bit of a rigid way to use. So I will just be deleting it. And the radius, I will put 8 millimeters, the radius of this circle. Let's see what happens like this. Now I'm going to move this back to here, refresh, and this is what we have. And you can add the dimensions normally on this one. Uh, on here, what I would like to do is add a vertex. Click on, let's choose the part first. Choose the view, choose this vertex, point picker. Now zoom in here, and let's say click on here. Press OK. Now we have a vertex in here. Let's use this balloon tool. I prefer using this one. So choose the view, choose the balloon, and click on here. Drag this to here, double click. This is, I think, I prefer using this one when I add details. It's more flexible. And I will add a line. I will make none in here, and everything else seems to be okay. The font, I will make it 3 millimeters. See, this is how I add details like this. This is a good way to learn. And how to add the detail text in here. Again, choose the detail, choose the balloon tool anywhere, double click detail A. Let's make a line under. Let's make it 3 millimeters. Let's make this false. Press. Now, as you can see, it didn't update for some reason. Let's see. It doesn't update. Sometimes this happens. So what you need to do, just delete it and do it again. Choose the detail, choose the balloon, click on here, and again, double click detail A. From here, line. From here, none and false. Press OK. The font, I will make it 3 millimeters like this. And now we have the text in here. The 3D view, adding the 3D view, first you go to the cut, position it as you like. Let's say like this. Let's position it like this and go back to your template, back to the page, and you have in here the camera. Click on here. Let's make it, crop the image. Let's make it 100 by 80. I think is good. Add no background. Press OK, and it is in here. Now you can modify the size of this if you are not happy with it, but this is how you add it. So we have everything in here. But because of the update that they made, now this version is 1. In version 1.1, this export PDF worked fine. But in this version 1.1.0.1, sorry, the export PDF doesn't work correctly. Take a look. If I press in here, let's see. If I open this, sorry, it didn't work because I had it. Let's make export PDF and let's name this X. Okay, now let's go to here. Let's open the X. Take a look. This is how it looks. It doesn't work. It doesn't look correct. And this is only because of this new version we have this problem. So how to avoid this problem? We need to make an SVG first. Click on here, export page as SVG. Let's make it in here. And now in Inkscape, we need to open this SVG file. So open, let's open it from here, 15, and we have this SVG. So you need to open it. You need to open it in Inkscape, and then from Inkscape you need to save it, save as PDF. That's the only way that I know how to work around this. Now this is only because of the new update that they made. So now if I click on here, see, it works properly, like this. Thanks for watching.